is reduced, but these are not prime.
Mhm.
So it kind of works essentially in the beginning, but be careful there with that.
Okay. So
Always
the next one
exception.
is one hole.
Let me check here. You talking about number 3?
Actually, never mind. I did that wrong.
Yeah.
That's not a 1.
So you're going, you're going to keep the bottom, subtract the
12.
top.
So 10 over 12.
Are we looking at number 3 here?
Yeah.
Okay. 9 minus 3 is 6. Keep the 10.
Oh, it's minus. That makes sense.
Yeah, and then here you can reduce the top and the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
What number goes into
3 over
both the
5.
top? You got it, 3 over 5. Very good. All right, let's have you try the next 2 on your own. Just let me know your answer when you get it. They're like the ones we've been doing.
Okay. Nine over 3 and
So I keep hearing the you got to give the top number
I need
first.
to 3 over 9.
Yes.
And
but this is not the final answer. You can reduce this.
yeah. Wait, yeah, you could reduce it. 1 over 3.
Yes.
1/3.
Very good.
And this one. 1/6.
So 2 over 12 is 1/6. Very good. Okay. Great. These are, it seems like maybe you're going to do something more because these are not, this seems like something you would have seen earlier in the course, but we'll,
I think we're just reviewing because we have a test soon.
okay. Sounds right. Number 6 here, you're just rewriting the fraction. How do you go from 5 to 15? What do you multiply by?
By 3.
By 3. So you do the same thing up here. You're going to multiply by
Which is 9.
Which is 9. Yeah. So use that same strategy and see what you come up with for number 7, please.
$15 over 20.
It is 15. Very good. All right, let's have you do a couple more here on your own. Have you try 8 and 9. Just give me your final answers whenever you got them. Just make sure you don't have to do anything more here.
So 8 over 12. I mean, I guess you could reduce that, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. It reduces down to what the one on the left is. Not quite sure what they're trying to get you to do here, but that's
I'll
okay.
just leave it there.
Yep, I would just do that. How about the next one, number 9?
The top number is 15.
I agree. All right. Any questions on that?
No.
So the reason you're doing all that is because if you wanted to make fractions, if you wanted to add or subtract fractions that are unlike, you have to make a common denominator. So you would multiply the one on the left by 3, the one on the right by 2, and now they have the same bottom.
Okay.
But it does not appear that you're doing that, so I'm not sure, what the intent was, but let's Let's look at number 10 here. 10's kind of a more challenging problem because it's division by hand here. So 4.8 divided by 2.2. The 2.2 goes outside the house. The second number always goes outside. Now the problem with this is you really don't want to have decimals on the outside. So you move the decimal.
One, which means you're also want to move it over one to on this one.
Yeah, and that it really changes the problem altogether. I mean, you would rewrite it as 22 into 48. Okay, so why don't you try it from here? If you have questions, please ask.
Okay.
I don't think this one works out nicely. So you may only have to go to 2 decimal places.
This is going to take a while.
Well, just to be clear here, you only have to go out to 2 decimal places. So did you get 2 here, 44?
Mm-hmm.
So 4, and then bring down the 0.
Mm-hmm. And then
I'm sorry.
2.1
What did I do wrong here?
so far.
Right. So but that's 1, and then 22, and then you get 18, bring down the 0. This is the last one that you have to go to, from what I understand.
That's where I'm at.
Okay.
So
I mean, I'll help here. It's 8.
okay. 22 times 8 is
But I think this is like, I think you can stop here. From what you've told me. Now maybe
Yeah.
you know.
all right. All right.
Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so there's a couple more, unfortunately, to do. They're not,
Yeah.
they're not great, but they do have to be done here. So number 11.
Number 11.
7 goes outside. 16.1 inside.
Okay.
This one does work out nicely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. 2.3.
Yes, perfect. Okay. All right, the next one is, just write it out here, 0.36 divided by 3. This one also works out nicely.
Okay. So it does seem to work. So 0.12.
Yes, 0.12, perfect. 13. 25.28 divided by 4. So we get 4 on the outside, 25.28 on the inside. This one also does work out nicely.
And it'll be on the right side. 6.32.
You got it. Good. Okay, we're going to move on to order of operations now. So reminder here, the order of operations, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. When you see multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, you should do them left to right in the order you see them in. Let's take a look here at 14. So I see parentheses, exponents, multiplication, subtraction, multiplication, parentheses, and addition. What do you do first?
Well, always just have in the parentheses first.
Okay, so let's focus on 2 times 4. There's only one operation, so you just do it.
So that's 8.
8 squared, okay, minus 3 times, what is 5 plus 3?
3 is 7.
5 plus 3.
Oh, 8.
8. Okay, so now you have exponents, subtracting, and multiplication.
And you would do multiplication first. Or would you do exponents first?
You got to look at the order here. Parentheses, then exponents. So exponents come first.
Okay. So 8 times 8 is 64.
Okay.
Then you do 64 minus 3, that's 61.
Nope, you got to multiply. You got to
Oh,
multiply
right.
multiplication first. That's why you're doing this.
Right. 3 times 8 is 24.
Okay, and now you can subtract.
Then that is 44.
Try again.
Wait, 64 minus 20. 0. 40.
40. Good. Very good. Okay, so you've got to remember the order of operations. You've got to somehow, look at this and realize that, okay, there's precedent, one has more priority than others. Let's look at 15 here. I want you to tell me what you're going to do first and why, please.
Well, parentheses first.
Okay.
So 7 plus 7 plus 1 is 8. So would that become 8 squared? Or would we do the squared or
So to answer your question, look at what comes first, exponent or
exponent.
adding?
So
you gotta
you do the exponent. So 7 times 7 is 38.
49.
49. Okay.
Now it's still in parentheses until you do everything inside parentheses.
Okay. Hang on. 5, 12.
So what are you going to do next? What's the next thing to do here?
Parentheses.
Yes. That's 50. You can drop the parentheses because there's no more operations inside.
And then division would be next. So 50
agree.
divided by 5 is 10.
Okay.
Is 22.
Very good. All right. Why don't you try 16 on your own?
Okay.
Just give me your final answer when you're all done. Do you have an answer for me?
Almost.
Okay.
Ten.
Yes, the answer is 10. Very good. All right, let's look at number 17. Now, you said you already did all the problems on the last page?
I'll just check them with you to make sure.
Okay, yeah, I'll make sure we got time for that. All right, so this one here, you're going to do the exponent first. So this, and I like to rewrite it each time. 6 times 4 plus 28 minus 5. Rewriting it that way, I see all the
Yeah, that's what I
operations
do.
again.
I
That's-
write them in like a pyramid going down.
That's awesome. Now, multiplication is next. 24 plus 28 minus 5. And then you're going to add and then subtract here.
Adding 24 to 28.
Yes,
52 minus 5 is 47.
perfect. All right, so let's see here.
Okay, so these ones.
I'll just write the answers to 8 starting at 18. 2 to the power of 6.
Yep.
19 is 3 to the
3 to the
power of
power of
4.
4.
20 is
2 times 2 times 2.
but I think your teacher also wants the result of doing this, which is 16.
Okay.
And then the last one, 16 times 16, you'll find is 256. 256.
All right.
Is there anything else you'd like us to cover today?
No.
All right. Well, that's great. You got your homework done. And